Hey, here's a video that nobody asked for, but how to draw more dynamic poses. The shoulders, spine, and hips make up the three main lines of action in figure drawing. Deadpan figures often have these lines of action kind of not doing anything. They're flat, straight across, or straight up and down. One way to give the figure more life is to do what this reference drawing is doing here that I'm using, which is to have the shoulders and the hips in contrasting directions, along with the spine having at least some kind of a curve, an S-curve to it. This creates a lot more action and tension and contrast between the arms and the legs and the overall pose of the figure. And things like the head and clothing will fall naturally and follow through with the lines of action. So let's try it another way. In this other reference I have, the shoulders and hips are both going in the same direction. And this tends to make for more graceful looking figures. It still lends for a lot of action and dynamism. You can see the figure is in motion. Everything kind of, again, follows through with the lines of action, but because the shoulders and hips are more lined up, it creates a bit of a more uniform flow to the overall action pose. And even in more static poses where the figure is not moving and the shoulders and hips are more at rest, you can see you still want to put some directionality and some movement into them to create a sense of action or weight or readiness. So even here where the person is simply standing there, there's still a gravity to the pose. And you can also see how the accessories line up along with the limbs, and they all line up to support the lines of action, which are not fully static. And it creates a much better sense of, again, balance and dynamism. So that's the tip for today. In summary, avoid deadpan poses. You can draw dynamic poses by manipulating the lines of actions in the shoulders, spine, and hips of a person to make them look much more alive and make the action pop a lot better.